I want to start out by just having a little bit of a conversation about, your company and current events and things that are happening. We know that the aviation industry is challenged right now from a lot of different reasons, right now, but definitely we're seeing some key problems that are surfacing in the industry today, not to mention finance and supply chain and fuel prices and things like that. But what are some of the problems that you're seeing, emerging right now in the industry today?
So basically, I think that the biggest and the general problem that is that fuel is the biggest airline cost, and they need to optimize it to be competitive. For example, airlines very often work on very low margins. So very often, if we reduce fuel consumption by 2 or 3%, it can decide about airlines' profitability. And from the environmental perspective, if we reduce CO2, if we reduce fuel consumption, we also reduce CO2 emissions. So with that, we help aviation to be more sustainable and to reduce this aviation footprint on the environment.
Yeah, those are really key aspects of of being successful today is, reducing cost and taking a look at where we can do that. Boy, fuel prices have really gone up. What are the current fuel prices out there today? Do you know what the going rates are around the world today?
So it depends from country to country, but it is around $750 per 1 ton of fuel.
Yeah, it's just incredible on how much the prices have gone up. Hey, it's interesting that when the prices are down, people sort of start forgetting about being more fuel efficient. And then when the prices go up, people pay more attention to it, don't they?
Yeah, exactly. And what is also curious is, for example, that in some regions, for example, in Europe, besides paying for fuel, you also need to pay for CO2 emissions, right? So these costs are even higher.
Tell us a little bit about the company StorkJet. Why was it formed? What's really the mission and goal and objective of StorkJet?
So basically, we started as a university project, and we have created a tool to process the data from the black boxes. And if we had this data in a nice, readable form, we saw plenty areas for optimization. And that is how StorkJet has been created. And the mission that we have is we believe that each airline deserves a solid fuel efficiency program. And we also know that this is a very challenging process and time-consuming. So our goal, our mission is to help airlines to be more sustainable, more fuel efficient.
Yeah, I think that's just such a great, mission and objective, because not only from a finance perspective, but also from a responsibility standpoint, from financial responsibility and also sustainability, that's really a great goal and objective. Hey, StorkJet, why is it called StorkJet? That seems like an odd name. Why would you call a company StorkJet?
Yeah, we thought a lot about the company name, but finally we decided to put Stork, as Stork is one of the most efficient bird when it comes to flight efficiency, and the most population of stork lives in Poland, where we are based. So we thought that this is a nice combination of what we do and from where we are based.
All right, excellent. So based on efficiency and I guess popularity or population, I guess, that's very good. Very interesting. Hey, listen, gentlemen, I wanted to jump in and ask you a few questions about, this topic of fuel efficiency and then sustainability and about big data. Because like I said before, we're all about, using what's happening in the world today, to be able to leverage and improve the industry. Now, there's people that watch this program all the time that are interested in strategies and tactics on how they can be successful. All right. Now, just really quickly, before we get into talking about fuel and fuel efficiency, just tell me a little bit more about why it's important for people. What's the strategy or tactic that needs to be taken today, in order to be able to be more successful in the industry? Why is fuel one of those places that an operator should be looking at more closely?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I think that to be successful in the industry, first of all, you need to believe in what you do. You need to believe really in your product. And answering the second question, why we do it, as we mentioned before, fuel is the biggest airline cost. we see that right now during COVID or at first fuel prices went down, but right now they are increasing rapidly. So there is more and more demand on the market to be more eco, to save fuel, to increase the airlines' profits. So we also see that airlines are more and more involved in this process. More and more big operators also are looking for fuel efficiency solutions as we do. So that is why we think that this is really a great time for fuel optimization.